think it's
matters.
0G or G0 or something like that.
I think it's G0.
Yeah.
It's supposed to stand for something?
Countdown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This nigga, the shot is him walking past the Statue of Liberty.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
See what?
It's him. He's
coming to America.
He's doing his thing, and he walks past the Statue of Liberty, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah. Especially if it's still.
Do you think
like,
this is gonna be like predictive programming? Like, what if like a nuclear bomb?
Listen, man. As much listen, I'm already hearing. I'll be on my political podcast shit. I'm already hearing inklings of Russia trying to go somewhere else too. They're trying to do a double front right now. So Russia might be on the, not to get too geopolitical, them niggas just made a lot of money because of what's going on. So, they might be like, hey, bro, we got some bread. We got to take it while we got to fight while we can. And we know that they not about to try to fight us and somebody else at the same time. That ain't happening. Like, nah. So, hey, they might be trying to get buck a little bit more. So, you talking about nukes and shit, you probably closer than you think.
Yeah. I mean, but then I don't know. You never know, because it's like people thought like this 50 years ago. Kind of
I
thing.
always say, though, me and Amanda always try to tell people, it's never all of this nonsense. These ain't the niggas making them kind of decisions.
The fog of war.
There's always some
it's theatrics.
There's some real especially like intelligence agencies.
That's why they call it a theater of war.
Yeah, that's why Mission Impossible is actually way more accurate in that sense. Like interintelligence like stuff is probably what saves the world more than anything else.
Oh yeah,
it's not bombing shit. It's
like Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah, it's like all of that intel shit, and those people don't want the world to end. Those people admit there are bad guys,
dude,
but those people do not want. These are not good or bad people.
Mine goes straight to Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
Where it's like that was literally based off miscommunication. I think it was like for 2 days, like shit was about to go down.
Who was that kid? Who was the dude? There was two Russian people.
Yeah, in the
both
submarine.
Like national here. One of them in the submarine, and the other one was in the actual silo. One of the submarines, didn't they tell him to fire? And
yeah, they accidentally told him like to fire, but the guy who even got the green light was like, no, because there was 4 dudes in the silo, and all 4 of them have to agree, and 3 of them agreed, and the one guy was like, I don't know, like no.
And there was another one where his was just a equipment malfunction, which is even scarier.
Yeah,
that his equipment said that there was a nuke being fired at Russia, and he was like. He was about to like counter strike, but he took a second and was like,
yeah, because he didn't get any messages back.
He didn't get anything. He didn't nothing back. He was like, nah, something off about this. When a lot of other people would have been like,
what the fuck, boom,
like that's it, buddy, that's it.
So it's that human,
it's those people. It's not the presidents. It's not the fucking none of them niggas. It's those. It's like the people in the ground.
When Josh Safdie, when he was on his press run for Marty Supreme. And he was talking about that, like he was going like deep into like about the character or whatever, about people, and like because that's why I like Josh Safdie's movies. He's like a very humanist like filmmaker. Like he even Uncut Gems, you see like the human side of Adam Sandler's character. Like that's what makes the movie so good. Anyways, but he said that like the world is changed by an individual, like whether you like it or not. It's by one person. Like it's not the same person, but it's these individual choices. It's these, I don't know, what do you even call it? It's just like,
not
it's a crazy thing.
But it's just everybody's decisions add up to the fact that we all get to live the next day. That's the best way to put it. Like the fact that every day that the human race hasn't destroyed themselves is a fact that we aren't all as bad as everybody says we are. And that's what makes me so upset about certain, we actually, people aren't, I'm trying to preach that now. Stop trying to apply so much morality. People aren't as bad as you trying to make them seem. I don't give a fuck if they're Democrat, Republican, the independent, fascist.
It's these, bro.
It's those. They're not as evil as you want them to be, dog. Because it's easier
mirror.
to paint them that way than try to understand a person.
It's the Black Mirror, bro.
I was telling you, me and the man talking, I don't even think our president right now. I like to be very reality. Like to be in reality. He is our president. Yeah, like The motherfucker's a rich guy from Queens in the 50s. Like, what the hell do you expect?
He's art of the deal,
Let's
bro.
just
He's
be
been
real
one.
honest.
I was just talking to. When I was talking to you or Titi about it, I was like, I don't know if I was talking to Mena, but anyways, Donald Trump since the 80s has been one click away from the president. He was cool with the Clintons, obviously cool with Obama. I think his dad was friends with the Bushes, and then he was close with Nixon. Like he was just a business guy. So I think the Republican Party has been probably like grooming Trump, like he's gonna be the guy for the boomers. Like he's gonna be this fucking warriors, art of the deal. Like he's gonna be, he can be president. That's why all these boomers are so fired up about him, bro. And then when you're that old, not thinking like that, like your decisions are made up. Like you're the same person. If you're 60 and if you're 60 in 2016, Trump is about to be president, bro, you're fired up.
You're fired up. For whatever,
you're like, this is my
you can
guy.
have whatever thoughts why them people choose it, racism. I agree. That doesn't
that's just what it is.
Particularly mean that evil. You
guys
gotta know evil, dog. Evil is like you gotta know evil.
That's a frequency right there.
That's you gotta
that's the dark arts.
Y'all don't really know evil, dog. You gotta. I've only met like maybe one or two people where I'm like, you gave me like chills down my spine, especially in the military.
Yeah.
Them people those people gravitate toward that kind of
psychos.
Stuff. So, yeah. So it's been like one or two people where I'm like, oh, I think something's like off with you. Like I can feel it from you. But most other people, I'm like, oh, you just like hate yourself. That's like 90% of people just hate themselves. That's really what it is.
You hate your life. You hate all of it.
Your life. I get it, man. Come on, just say it. We get it. I hate my life sometimes too, nigga. Like, damn.
Sometimes when you go down that dark spiral, you just know coming back, bro.
You just know coming back. But that's what you got to do. You got to let yourself go down the spiral. All that vitriol and all the hate and stuff is just them fighting that spiral, dog. Let the shit happen.
You got demons, bro.
You got demons. It sucks. It sucks.
All right.
That's the daily battle.
Just acknowledge them.
Just acknowledge
them.
Don't blame outwardly. Don't point at anybody else. Don't point at the fascists. Don't point at the liberals. Don't point at the whatever.
But
you
imagine
don't like yourself.
But imagine that. But you got a phone that you're addicted to looking at, and they're telling you
that gives you all that.
Yeah, they give you a target.
You all of that.
Imagine that. You know,
I deleted Instagram today because they gave me 4 racist videos in a row, and I said, I know exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
That doesn't change the fact that those things are happening.
It's literally like, hey, you know, you're black,
but you're
right?
like over inundating me. You're like
Remember
making
that?
my heart rate. I'm like exactly like, hey, you know, you're black. And I was like, yeah, motherfucker, I have to live it. I don't need a bunch of
my
videos.
friends. I used to have a black friend in middle school. His name was Sean. Shout out to Sean. I would go up to him and be like, you know, you're black, right? And he'd be like, last time I checked, and he wasn't wearing a watch, but he would just like, he'd be like, last time I checked.
Didn't Sean also come to your house all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta tell people that too, because you never know.
He was one of my best friends.
Hey,
as
Sean
a kid.
was cool. I think I met him like once.
I think he's in Detroit. I think he's living in Detroit now. Shout out to him.
That's where his family's from, ain't it?
Yeah, his dad's from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to him. But yeah, fucking Instagram algorithms. That's what I got today. My bro, I swear I'm not doing anything crazy, but my Instagram algorithm is just giving me like big-titted women. Like, and what sucks is because it's like Instagram's downloaded. I deleted it already, but then I have to download it because it's like I need to show you something. Like there's this video I need to show you or whatever.
Amanda be sending me text messages with Instagram links. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
And then that's how they make it hard. They don't let you fucking watch it. Like if you don't have Instagram downloaded,
or you can't just go on the website or something.
But yeah, I deleted it. But yeah, I was early in the morning the other day. I open up Instagram. It's the first thing I see when I open the app. It's already on Reels. It's not even at the homepage. Like it does that sometimes. Like I think if you leave the app on Reels, then when you open the app back up, it opens back up on Reels. And the first thing I see is this girl with like just nothing but cleavage out. And I'm like, Jesus, like next fucking thing. And then a cooking video and then another one and then another one. I'm like, oh my, it is like 6:30 in the morning. Like
You know, TikTok has been the worst since it got bought by Ellerson. I showed Amanda the other day. I said everybody thought it was going to be a propaganda run. I said, let me show you what TikTok became. I mean,
Dude,
TikTok when China
level.
owned it, that shit was probably I would get an ad like every 14 videos. I can literally tell you what the sequence is. It goes video, live, ad, live, video, ad, and then it goes to like another ad. Like I mean, every 3 and it's sometimes it's not like a direct ad. They throw them fucking TikToks in where it's like, oh, my dog loves this toy. Like, you can go get it from the TikTok shop.
Yeah,
so you're like,
if you click on the link in my description, use my promo code.
And that's what it dawned on me. That's why Ellerson, he basically bullied China into getting a cut of that TikTok shop money. Because that shit is making billions of dollars. People was buying all kinds of shit on TikTok.
It's Temu.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And Ellerson was like, nah, hell nah, you ain't about to be, I want a cut of that. You know they're getting a cut of that shit. All that TikTok cut, man, what?
And that doesn't go for all the people that are selling their own things on TikTok.
Yeah. Fueling the economy, bro.
So you just got a marketplace. You got a live marketplace.
And the government don't care because now you're getting tax money. Because before it was, I don't know if we probably still getting taxed, import taxes and shit. But you know, whatever.
Tariffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially from China. Even when like changing the windshields, like it says on all our work orders, like tariff China, tariff wherever. I think France too. But anyways, what else is up?
We were watching Evil Dead before we got on. Evil Dead Returns. Oh wait, Evil Dead.
The new Evil Dead Rises.
Yes, Rises. That's it. Evil Dead
that
Rise. Yeah. We just started it before we got on. So after this, we're going right back to it.
Hell yeah.
Did you see
the Resident Evil? The Resident Evil trailer?
Oh, I haven't seen the trailer, but I'm super excited for an actual horror.
Dude.
You know what's funny? Not to cut you off, but me and Amanda, I've been trying to play Resident Evil 7. Every other Resident Evil is essentially like an action adventure game that with some like jump scares. This bitch is an actual horror game, dog. Like
it's just scary.
It's just fucking scary. It just makes you nervous the whole fucking time, dog. You be anxious the entire time, like the whole time.
It's first person, so you just like
it's not like first person. It's not like the other Resident Evils where you're third person. So even you don't realize that when Amanda said it, I said that's what makes it scarier. Before Resident Evil, you can kind of see around the corner, or you can like even see your man running. That just kind of like make you feel less alone.
Yeah,
the motherfucker being first person and having 4 bullets for the entire house is like. And these niggas ain't zombies. That's what they're not zombies.
No.
These are like some like
creatures.
There's something else, dog. Some kind of cult, like all kinds of weird shit, dog. The nigga be busting through walls. You gotta like you gotta fucking
that's what Zach Krager, like the way you're describing this, so it's not gonna be like about the games, I think. Or it's not gonna be like an adaptation or anything like that. He said that it's gonna be like the experience of playing it, to where it's like there's this dark alley and you only have like 4 bullets and you got to get through it, and it's gonna be like trying to get somewhere. It seems like I love that because it sounds like the most simple setup for a horror movie, and that's what makes great horror movies.
Give them less stuff. That's what makes it scarier.
Yeah, because then you get more craft and creativity in the kills or in the sequences, and like that's what makes it good. That's what makes a horror movie. Like think about Michael Myers, bro. She was a secret
agent the whole time, so you never really felt like she was in like any real danger because she could kick. She could kick zombies and kill them. She like kicked the zombie and broke their neck. Like that never made me feel like Alice was in any real sense of danger, because she had that innate training. Then you get into the later ones when she's the clone. Now she's basically, you're like, what are we even doing now? But it's like she's still not in any real danger. Like this the end of the world, and I still don't feel like you're gonna lose. Like what are we fucking talking about?
But they still want you alive.
In Resident Evil 7, dog. First, it's Resident Evil, so you gotta walk around, but then they do this thing where you have to like, it's because it's set in 1998. So another creepy thing they do is like you are trying to find your girlfriend, and she's like, they took her to this house, and you're like, they're like in this house. You're like fucking whatever her name is, Susie or whatever the fuck. And you're inside this creepy ass house and you find her. And now this bitch is like, I don't fucking know, like turning into something. And she like attacks you and stabs you, dog. And it's real crazy. So you're like, what the fuck? So all of a sudden you're like trying to figure out essentially what's happened. I've only gotten like, they haven't even gotten past the house yet because I can't stop. I just stopped playing. I was just like, dog, I'm too scared, dog. I was like, I'm trying to relax
till daytime.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to relax, dog.
This is scary.
And I'm trying because this is it. Because so you're like trying to. So you find these fucking tapes, right? Like these VHS tapes, and then you put them into the VCR, and then the game makes you the character inside the fucking VHS. So the screen is in like that fuzzy kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, you actually like end up controlling the person, but obviously it's a VHS tape.
That's crazy.
So something terrifying happens in all of them all the time. One of them, you're like crawling under the house trying to get out. And then you're like, you're like, you found a picture and there's like candles. And you're like, what the hell? And then something goes, and the screen goes black. So you're thinking that the game is loading. And I'm like, oh, wait. No, I'm like, I start to move the sticks and you're still moving.
What?
So you're just moving in the dark. And then fucking the lady who's chasing you just pops up out the dark. And she's like, where do you think you're going? And then the fucking.
Fuck that. I'm game off.
Game
I'll
off.
play that
Click,
later.
Bye.
I don't even care if it doesn't save.
Bye. I'm talking about my hands sweating because then there's another scene where you get caught by this fucking it's like Hills Have Eyes, like a man. It's like this weird ass family, and you get kidnapped and you're in this chair and they're about to eat you and shit, and you do the breakout thing. And the grandma, they always have the creepy grandma who be
Fuck that.
She just be sitting there
in a chair
with like, she had these glossy, like she's blind. Dog, you get out and you start sneaking around. It's a sneak game. You can't like make any noise.
You can't
like,
run or
it's
nothing.
like you
this
can't
is a
run.
Resident
Like,
Evil
this
game.
is a Resident Evil game.
If you make noise, that like alerts the fucking
This sounds
people.
fucking
so you're like,
bro.
So you're like crawling. You're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And then the fucking dad comes back. He's like, where the fuck are you? And now you have to like sneak around the house. My nigga, the motherfucker finds you. If you make any kind of wrong noise, you got to start running.
Like what the movie is going to be like.
It's probably what it's exactly. The nigga you start running and he'll catch you because he's something. So
this sounds like something out of like, remember from Barbarian.
Yes,
like when he goes deep into the basement, and
but this is like Hills Has Eyes and Barbarian and like Resident Evil, all put to. But Resident Evil like 3, 4,
is this
and 5.
even like about like the Umbrella Academy and stuff? Like it has story in it. Like how could you even
the game lore is way deeper than like the movies. Like Umbrella Corporation is not like just a pharmaceutical company. Yeah. They're basically a cult that just had a lot of money from a long time ago.
Sound familiar?
Hello.
Assassin's Creed? Just saying. You ever played Assassin's Creed?
Dude, I just watched National Treasure.
Oh my gosh, I just watched that yesterday.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I watched that last night before
Still
I went to sleep.
Still hold up.
Dude, okay. I was
such a good movie.
Because I watched it because I was talking about it with Titi. And I was like, that's what fucks me up is I watched that movie as a kid and then, being who I am, finding out about the Freemasons. I remember Rob was the one that told me what a Freemason was. And like when I was like 9 or 10 years old. And then growing up, doing all the research, if you will. And I'm like, but wait, Freemasons are like supposed to be cool. I was, you know what I mean? All the propaganda all the National Treasure, all the National Treasure propaganda got to me. And I was like, but wait, aren't we supposed to, I don't know. Are we supposed to like these guys?
If anything, by now we should know that National Treasure let us know that there are secret cabals of people who do a lot of fucked up shit and will hide it from the world and do whatever they have to do to make sure that you don't find out. They'll start a war. They'll fucking try to throw people off the streets.
Right,
They'll
blame whoever.
And they'll do whatever they want you to know, that there aren't 400 people who was on an island, or there aren't 400 people who control 80% of the world's wealth. They're trying to get you away from remembering that.
Facts.
Right.
Facts. Jeff Bezos is like, why don't we just take taxes away? Like, bitch, why don't you give motherfuckers money? How about that?
Why don't you pay more taxes? How about that, asshole?
How about you pay your people more?
This nigga said, I pay billions in taxes. You have 227 billion.
Right.
You pay 1 billion.
For Amazon, the warehouse, for 4 weeks or 3.5 weeks. And Fonzie worked for Ring at one point, and I remember he was giving me a haircut, and he was like, if Bezos takes over the world, we're fucked. He's like, he has us right away.
He's gonna make. They said, who said that? Will said that. Well, my homeboy Will, he was like, I went through one Amazon warehouse. He was like, oh, this is slavery. This is crazy.
It is, bro.
He was like, this is modern day. He was like, just look, you just watch them, and it looks like a plantation. He was like, this is slavery. We're watching it happen right now.
Like legit. Like this is like.
You was like,
we were just watching a video earlier.
Somebody died, and you said walk around them, like work around them. Somebody died, work around them.
Dude, if they like, there's zero humanity in there.
That's what I hear.
Looking at it's zero.
I hear that they like took it out of all the managers.
I was working there during COVID.
Yeah.
Because I worked at Chipotle. They cut my hours, and I was like, where the fuck can I work? I ended up working for Dad. And then I got a whip. I got the Volkswagen Jetta, and then I was like, I'm gonna go work at Amazon. Fuck it. Like that's a lot. That was a lot of money to me. $20. I think it was like
that is a lot of money.
And it was a lot of hours. And I'm like, fuck. And I was like, I guess I'll do it. But you worked 4 10s, and I was like, that's a 6 schedule. And so, but yeah, when I was there, dude, and imagine that you're wearing masks and you're not seeing any faces. And I was like, to me, this is like I'm walking around in an empty warehouse. It feels like everyone's afraid to get near each other. Like COVID was a trip.
You can't talk and you can't do none of that shit.
I heard about the fact that those warehouses are so big. Like when they give you a 10-minute bathroom break, they're like, just getting to the bathroom and back might make you late to get back from your break.
That was me, bro. You get like, or you're working on one end of the warehouse, and then their break room or the cafeteria, the fucking cafeteria, it takes like 10 minutes to get there. You get your food, it takes 5 minutes, and then you sit down, and you gotta fucking scrounge everything down and then walk back to your station, because they want you to clock in and then go back to your station. Or no, get to your station and then clock in, so you don't waste any of the company time.
That is
That's crazy.
I'm in the building, bruh.
And you only got 30 minutes?
I'm here because you making me be here. Like, you gonna make me like, I'm not gonna give you
insane.
7 minutes.
I would go on bathroom, like, dude, I was ripping podcasts, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go use the restroom. This was when like Two Bears One Cave started, like episode 1 kind of shit. And I was laughing my ass off in the middle of an Amazon warehouse, just fucking doing whatever. And then after like 3 weeks, or after 2 weeks, I went in that Monday, and then I was like, I called Mom, and I was like, hey, is it cool if I quit this job? Like, is it cool if I don't have a job for a little bit? Because I don't have anything lined up. I was like, I'm gonna quit this, but I'm gonna go get a job like soon.
Like,
and she was like, yeah. But I was like, okay, because I don't want to do this. And then I went up to the lady, like the HR desk that was right there, and I was just like, hey, is there any way I can kind of stop working? Like, I didn't know how to say it. I didn't want to say I quit. Yeah. I was like,
you could have just dropped your badge. They don't care.
I could have, looking back, but I don't know. Here. I like to do
you didn't know you were young too.
Yeah, I was like, I need to do this, the proper, professional way.
And then you feel bad, and you're like,
I'm gonna feel bad for Amazon.
They'll replace you tomorrow.
Yeah, they're not tripping at all. This probably happened 3 times today. Like
easily, and they fired 4 more people.
Yeah, and so I was like, I went up to the desk and I was like, hey, I don't want to work here anymore. And they were like, okay, do you want to like finish out the rest of the day? And I was like, no, like I'm gonna leave right now. And I was like, here's I gave them like the badge they give you. And I was like, thank you.
I hate when they look at you like they're confused. You're like, you know why I'm quitting. You know this place is ass. Like, what are you? Why are you acting so confused as to why I'm quitting? What the fuck?
Should be no confusion.
You want to finish out the day? Like, no, bro, this sucks.
I'm just told you I'm quitting. No, I'm not going to sit here and give you more of my time.
No. What? I would have called you in the morning and said, bitch, I quit.
Yeah, but I felt bad enough to come in here.
Yeah, I came in thinking like I was just in a weird headspace, but I come in, I'm like, no, this place sucks.
No, this is nah.
You're draining the life out of me.
Literally.
I'm not going to say that. I don't want to. Somebody might work at Amazon, so.
Yeah. I mean, that job is, I don't know.
It's not for you.
If you get in there, try to make upward mobility. That's all I try to. Just stop getting into places and saying I'm gonna just stay here. Don't do that, man.
No, that's not a place to stay. I don't think so.
Or if you stay, try to work your way up, man.
If you're not, if you're not trying to like work your way up, if you're like, if you're not trying to work your way up, or if you don't got something else going, which it's hard doing that because you're working 4 10s. Like I know you got 3 days off, but it's like, bro, that's 4 days out of the week. Like, yeah. Like fully gone.
I need to get a.
But anyways, what else is up?
So yeah, we've been watching scary movies.
I'm trying to find I think I have a mic stand somewhere. My hands are sweating too much. You know, it's getting warm down here.
Oh yeah, how's the weather starting? Is it starting to change now?
Yeah.
Is it humid?
I'm getting humid. I
That's
gotta go cut the grass later.
That's fucking sucks. Doing yard work.
Home ownership.
Damn. Do you guys are you guys gonna get a fence built?
Yeah.
I was gonna say you should fucking tell Zoe, Roman, and Max to do it because it sounds there's like this YouTube video. I've been watching so many like home building YouTube videos. That's my whole YouTube algorithm.
Oh no!
Ever since I deleted Instagram,
Uncle John.
I'm literally like I'm gonna be a carpenter.
Yeah, I think the same thing also every time. Then I remember, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
You hate outside.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be outside.
I'm not gonna. I tell her I'll be sitting there like, no, I think I could do that for a living. And it's like, no, I can't. I don't. No, I can't. I want to learn it though. That's the only reason why I would work there. I would like to work. I would do that just to learn how to do that.
Gain the knowledge.
I think I'm built for it.
Yeah.
My ancestors.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I ain't gonna say that, but you know.
No, it's
you ain't gonna never hear me saying nobody built for no manual labor. You ain't gonna never hear me say that. You build whatever the fuck you want.
No, yeah, I just want to know how to build my own shit and build shit for other people. Like I would like if I knew it now, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna fly over there, stay with you guys for a little bit, and then build you guys a fence.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about living in an HOA.
Or either build a fence or I'll fucking build a shed.
It's 10 times easier to just let other people do it. When you live in an HOA, trying to do your own.
But I'm saying I want to create, like I like making shit. I want to make.
But we can't even get the reason why we haven't gotten the fence yet, in all honesty, is because they have such limited options. I don't want a
wood.
You're
talking like HOA.
Yeah, like I don't want a wooden fence because the maintenance on wooden fences are fucking terrible. I want a vinyl fence, but they don't allow that. So we just don't have a fence. Yeah.
That's what like I would be like, hey,
so
dude,
weird about
I thought this was
man.
America.
That's what I want to say so bad, but you know how they get it. This is how they get you with that bullshit, man. And this is just a tidbit. Let me say this. In North Carolina, after 1998, any new development had to have an HOA because the city don't want to like deal with maintenance.
That sucks.
So when you do something like that, and this is why people don't like when government gets involved in stuff, there's obviously going to be people who are like, well, I'm going to make this my entire business model is an HOA. So that's why you have property management companies. And then so the developers will hire these HOAs, and then developers are like, we want this aesthetic for our neighborhood. So you be like,
the most lifeless fucking design you've ever seen.
We want this design that can only have this kind of fence. It can only be this, and this. You can only have
cheap
this
materials.
Color house.
What's the quickest way?
You have to do that, and it's kind of like, bruh. But the way that they get you is that it's called the I can't remember the covenants of it's like the covenants and rules of your deed. So it's like essentially the HOA laws are attached to your deed. So when you sign that deed, you're essentially saying, I'm going to follow all of these rules that y'all set before me. So that's why I'm trying my hardest to get the fuck out of here, because HOAs are the most un-American thing to me so far.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like to cap for them because you're talking about property. I mean, y'all know from fucking the old house, fucking, what's his name? Tom. Don't park down here. Don't do this. Yeah. Because he keeps talking about his property value. You live in Phoenix, nigga.
Value,
you're in North Phoenix. Right. You're never gonna lose money on your property if you just
grab
pay
my
your
nuts
mortgage
and be like, "How's this property value?"
Yeah,
bro?
I told him to leave me alone. I said, "Tom, get the fuck out of my face."
Yeah.
I said, "Bruh, you be coming down here bothering me about some shit." He's like, "Man, I'm just trying to follow the rules." I said, "Tom, I don't care about your rules, man."
Dude, people love rules.
Smoking. Yeah,
that's one thing I've learned growing up. People love rule, like they love the rules.
Unfortunately, people love enforcing rules. Yes, they love having power.
Yes,
that's what
love
people
the power
love.
of
People
enforcement.
love like, oh, this is the way to do it, so it's up to me. Like
they love being right over somebody.
And we were talking about that with people who go to McDonald's and I want my food fresh. We're like, where the fuck do you think you're at?
Go make it, bro.
Yeah, what audacity do you have to come to fucking McDonald's and be like,
if you got that type of taste, don't go to McDonald's, bro.
Hello?
Bingo.
If you're in the mood for something fresh, why are you going to McDonald's, bro?
Because you want to spend $4 but try to like lord over somebody. I need my food hot. I need it fresh. I need this. Fuck that. No. This is McDonald's, nigga. Get out. Bye. Yeah, you get what the fuck we got cooking back here, or you gonna wait. One of the two. You can't ask for it fresh and be like, hurry up. Y'all niggas, it be taking everything in me not to say something to people when I see that.
To a McDonald's employee, you don't know who the fuck that is.
I be wanting to cuss niggas out. I'll be like, bruh.
First of all, you know they hire felons. Boy.
They hire felons. Okay? Bro, they hire anybody. They'll hire a little YN.
It's like the military.
They will fucking shoot you.
So why would you go up in there like, just,
Not only you're talking to like a felon, but you're talking to a felon that's trying to get their shit together and have a job.
Hello?
They're trying to...
They on a short fuse.
And you sitting here throwing coffee and soda at them because you want it. You mad because you got too much ice in the bitch. Like, are we fucking
more
serious,
cheese?
Dog?
Literally had a lady at Chipotle when I worked at Chipotle saying like, there needs to be more cheese. And I'm like, all right, like what the fuck? Like,
calm down.
What the
You're
fuck
at
are you
Chipotle.
You sound like a kid. I wanted to say it so bad.
But everybody is a big kid. That's what once you have children, you realize everybody's everybody's parents basically neglected them.
Yeah.
I'm trying my hardest not to neglect my kids all the time. Because I'm like, I don't want you growing up to be these fucking entitled, or basically you're like expecting the world to like bow to your whim because you're not emotionally intelligent or intelligent at all. Enough to say, I'm at McDonald's, this shit ain't the place to be doing that kind of shit.
They don't believe in like meeting people halfway.
No, not at all.
In this crazy society that we live in, there's like this sort of like, hey, we both know what's going on. Let's just kind of work with each other. Let's figure this out.
I know this is McDonald's, and you know that you don't like your job. So both gonna
I know you kind of hate it here, and I kind of don't like this food.
Yeah, hey man, I'm sorry. I'm not here to bother. Yeah. I'm not here to bother you, man. Y'all forgot something. That's all. Y'all coming in. What the fuck you forget? Hey, excuse me. Hey, my bad.
Hey, bro, shit happens.
Forgot. And then y'all don't even know if you nice to these niggas if they don't fucking care about McDonald's.
They will hook
you up, nigga.
They will size you.
Every fast food joint, if you're nice to them, they will give you all kind. They be like, hey, this nigga ain't pay for his food. You want this? Be like, oh yeah, I'll take that. Amanda, one time we went to Bojangles and she was like, can we get a half dozen biscuits? No, a dozen biscuits. And they was like, you're going to have to wait 12 minutes for biscuits. And we was like, oh my God. And Amanda said, they said, and they literally just asked, and she was just kind of, Amanda's sweet looking and really nice. She was just like, and then they was like, y'all want something else? And I said, oh shit. I mean, it was like, y'all got something. You ever heard of Bowberry biscuits? You ain't never been to Bojangles. Oh,
I've had Bojangles once, but I didn't have.
But you didn't have you got to go back. When next time you go out of town, try to go to Bojangles and get a Bowberry biscuit. It's just a Bowberry biscuit. It's just a biscuit, but it's blueberry with some kind of icing on it. Dude. And they make them hot and fresh. Amanda got 6 of them hoes. And then she was like, can we get some pies too? And they was like, yeah, nigga. And they threw like 4 pies in that joint. Yeah.
And they were like,
she was like, you want,
fuck.
she was like, you want bowberry biscuits or you want some pies? And she was like, we only got 6 bowberry biscuits. And I was like, okay, that's fine. She's like, you want extra icing? I said, on that shit. And I was like, I was like, can we get those pies too? And she's like, boom, in a bag.
Just be nice to them. Just be nice.
The fucking minivan.
I done got extra apple pies from McDonald's. I done got extra bacon double cheeseburgers from Wendy's.
Yeah.
Like, just
kindness,
you be like,
does
hey
go
man,
a
I
long
know
way.
hey man, I paid $7 for this bag of food. I am not expecting much from this.
Yeah, dude.
At all.
What are we talking about? I'm driving through a drive-through.
I'm mad that it went from 6 to 7, but I'm still gonna pay the extra money. You know what I'm saying? I'm here.
Yeah.
I
So
don't even be tripping out at Cheesecake Factory. I don't trip out at niggas. They never been wrong. First of all, Cheesecake Factory ain't never gotten nothing wrong since I've been
never
there.
Missed.
And
they
it's
run a
always
tight
hot.
Ship there.
They run a tight ship at Cheesecake Factory.
They honestly got shit down at any Cheesecake Factory.
Hello?
That's
everything I've ordered has been fantastic. Everything I've
honestly,
ordered.
I think everything I've had there, I'm like, this is pretty good.
Is it?
I fuck with this.
Come on, drinks,
I mean, I've got orange chicken, I've got pasta, steak,
They're
burger.
the Jack in the Box of like high-end restaurants.
Literally.
Like they got teriyaki rolls, they got tacos, and
you got tacos,
and every one of them are good. Every single one of them are good. Every single one. No, I wish I liked cheesecake so I could eat it from there, but I don't like cheesecake. So
they got pasta, they got burgers. Yeah.
Do they have other dessert there? I think they do. I gotta go try their dessert sometime. I'll be
they have to. They probably got like the lava cake or something.
I'm gonna try something.
Dude, lava cakes are
like
my
a fried
weakness.
ice cream.
I haven't had a lava cake in I don't know, a long ass. It's been years.
A motherfucking lava cake from Domino's hits a spot sometimes.
Yeah, no, I know.
Come
exactly
on, dog. Come on,
we
dog.
all knew what we were talking about.
We was going.
You say lava cake, and I think fucking Domino's.
Domino's, baby.
Domino's.
That
takes me back to being a kid.
Domino's.
Like being a little kid, and then you try it, and you're like,
"Oh,
fuck!" And it's still hot.
Yes.
Oh my god.
See, that's the problem too with having 5 people in your house. Stuff only comes like indivisible of 2. So I always end up eating extra because I can't, like, if we get the apple pies from McDonald's and I get the 2, I can't just get two apple pies. I got to get 6 apple pies.
So you could evenly distribute.
So we can just evenly distribute it. So everybody can have one apple pie.
1 for me.
Yeah.
2 for you.
So that's the thing about having 3 children.
When things come in twos.
Yeah, the world is not built for like 5. The world is built for 2 kids and 2 booths. Everything is built for 4
we grew up
people.
in the 5.
A family of 4.
Yeah, a 5er that changes. It changes your car you have to get. It changes everything. It changes everything. A 5th person in the family.
3rd kid, right? You're talking to a 3rd kid right here.
And you buy a dog. That's still like 5th thing that you have to like account for when you buy cars and stuff now. Because your dog can't get in the car with the fucking kids in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it like changes everything. You just have a 5th, let's just say a 5th mammal amongst you. You know. It changes everything. So I eat 2 lava cakes. That was my point, is that I eat 2 lava cakes quite often. You know, that's why you keep seeing me sit back and you see that right there, baby.
I still got mine, bro. I'm trying to lose it, but I'm like, dude, we go to Costco. And I see those fucking peaches and cream little fucking, they look like apple pies from McDonald's, but there's peaches and cream in it. And I'm like, of course.
Oh, dang.
And then dad was grilling, like he was barbecuing pork. And what's it called? Tatiana's like, we should get like a dessert. And I'm like, of course. Little bites.
You see what's in there though? Look. You see how many he got in there?
Oh yeah, because there's only like 4 come in.
Yeah, when you said Costco, I thought about that, and this nigga like he got jackpot. He got like 12 in that bitch.
That's how you know you got kids,
right?
Because you're like, oh fuck, there's a lot in here. Because my mind, I was like, is there something in there? Or like, I was like, I fuck with Little Bites, but like I forget the fact that there's not that many.
Remember that there's like only 4 in there. Yeah, that was the crazy part.
That's true. That always is the disappointing
Most of those comments are single people because they're like, yeah, I'm single and I fucking love these things. They're like, what the fuck? They're like, how did you get that shit? But all the parents in the
I can imagine to a parent, you would record that shit and be like, yo, look how many.
Like, this shit is nuts.
Yeah.
Little Bites are good though, man.
Little Bites, dude, like when you guys would pick me up from school and like Zoe, Roman, and Max would be in the back and I just grab a little fucking Little Bites, bro. The banana ones are low-key fucking fire. The banana muffin ones.
You gotta get the birthday cake ones are goated. The birthday ones, the birthday cake ones are goated, man.
So good.
What else have I watched? I watched National Treasure.
Lit.
And then did I tell you guys about that Unhinged movie? How with the one with Russell Crowe? He's like chubby and has like a beard and drives a huge like truck. And it's the road rage one.
Oh, I think you did tell me about that.
No, I don't remember that.
Where he plays like this fucking exactly who you imagine would drive a big truck, chubby white dude with a beard and a big truck. And this lady like honks at him because he doesn't go when the light turns green. Like she waits, like gives it a few moments and then, beeps at him, like lays in the horn. And then he like drives off. And then to the point where it's like, when you drive off and the light's already turning yellow and like he like goes because she's honking at him, but he's not going. And then he takes off and then she's stuck at the red light and then the light turns green and she goes and he's at the next red light. And then he's like, hey, you honked at me. He's like, you were in such a rush to get to the next red light or some shit. And like, she's like, sorry. And like rolled, and her son is in the back seat, rolls down the back window. And because he rolls down his window and the kid rolls down his window and you're like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's one of those movies where you get mad at the kid. And you're like, bro, what the fuck? You lowered down the window. And then the window doesn't go up. And so she like has to talk to this guy. And then he's all like yelling at her through the fucking window. He's like, and she's like, sorry, I've just been having a bad day. And he literally says, I don't think you know what a bad day is. And I started laughing so because I've literally like in my head, the psycho part of me is like, you don't know what the fuck a bad day is. You don't know what that is. Yeah. But like literally that inner side, I was laughing because it's like that inner person in you, that road rage person in you. When you watch the movie, you're like, yeah, I feel like that. Like I'm going to chase this person fucking down and fucking kill you. Like, what if I was crazy? And it's literally that like thought, fully thought out as a movie. It's like this dude chases him down, chases this lady down. And it's like, she's finding out like about her therapist and shit. Cause she's like going through a divorce and like he finds out about her divorce lawyer. And he's a former, he used to be in a marriage that they don't talk about how it ended and shit, but obviously a divorced man.
Clearly you're right.
Yeah. And he fucking literally is like, has a fucking vengeance for divorce lawyers. He's like, I think those people just exist to fuck over guys like me. And it's like, whoa, bro, you're going through something. Dude.
That's like one of the most realistic storylines that you can like have.
Right.
It's one of I don't know. I was in the Ozarks. Lord. I was in Missouri when I watched it, so I was. Just
I have a lot of friends who would agree with that statement, though.
Yeah,
most people I know who have been divorced agree with that. They are not. Yeah. A retainer is not something cheap.
And then been watching Star Wars, like just a mix of all the Star Wars, like on repeat all the time. I've been huge Star Wars mood.
Yeah,
for the past like month.
I've been feeling that itch coming. I want to go through, just watch the saga.
Yeah, it's so good. Even I'm not the biggest fan of the newest trilogy, but it's like my dad put them on. I never put them on myself, but if like they're on and I'll start watching it, I was like, this is fun. Like
it's fun, but like I hate it.
It's so just like on a kid level where like Kennedy, you don't have to think.
But you don't have to think. Yeah, if you just watch it, it's a lot of bright. It's well shot.
There are some parts where I'm like, oh, why did they do this? Like
the fucking purple haired lady was the.
I even feel that way about some of the prequels. Like there's some parts where you're like, you watch Attack of the Clones and you're like, ooh, that was bad. Like, why are we? That's bad. What the fuck?
A lot of somebody just pointed out, they were like, the Phantom Menace is boring as shit. Like, if you actually look at it from an objective,
we were talking about this.
Yeah, I think that was you. That was us, and you was like, objectively, that's a fucking political movie. It's a boring ass.
It's geopolitics. Movie. It's space geopolitics.
Yeah,
like it's about.
It's necessary but that was so necessary to just like the lore of that movie. Because
it's like Trade Federation like, setting up a blockade.
Yeah,
and then
you're
there's
like, what the fuck happened? Like, why are these people? Why is Darth Vader just
there's like a
chancellor
lady? That like builds his way up to become a senator.
Making that was necessary for Palpatine. That really showed what really made him pop. I think that was one of the greatest.
It's really
stories.
about Palpatine.
Yeah,
the Phantom Menace,
and they'll show you their real power wasn't him being a Sith. His real power was him being a politician. He was patient. He was cunning. He was everything. He didn't have to use the Force. He didn't have to do any. I'm sure he manipulated some people, but for the most part, he just let people be who
He's
they
using
were.
the dark arts, bro.
Yeah,
I
think a lot of that. I think
dark side of the Force.
I think he mentioned that though. He was like, it wasn't a lot. Like, you don't have to do much to push people to their basest instincts. Like, you just you pay a person here, you tell somebody look the other way here, and it's pretty easy to like get to the top after that.
And then if you notice it, or if you try to speak out about it, they'll just be like, hey, like, I'll pay you a bunch of money, but if you say anything, we'll kill your whole family. So just kind of
just that simple.
Like, if they come after your family, it's like you're gonna make people do what you want to do.
You gotta kind of be brave. You gotta be like, I'm gonna go like talk to these people who definitely want to chop my head off, but like, I'm gonna go try to make a deal with them like on this planet, and then I'm gonna have to like double cross people, and it's it. You know that was his real power. Even if you know fucking 9 was god awful, not worse than 8 to me.
Rise of
8 is the worst. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker. Everybody was so mad, but I'm like, if you think about Palpatine, that makes a lot of sense that he had that contingency. Like, it's corny, but it's like that makes sense. He would have like a bunch of like clones or like backups. Yeah, like you think he didn't like kind of. He just seemed like a contingency type of motherfucker. There's a chance that Darth Vader's going to betray me, or he probably knew that because that
he just kind of planned for it. It's like, if this ever happens,
but the rule of the Sith, what is it? The rule of 2, like
there's always a Sith and an apprentice, or a master and an apprentice.
You're going to eventually kill your master. He knew that Darth Vader was going to do that eventually.
So you got to figure out a way to upload your consciousness.
And he was basically he was just one of them niggas like, fuck that, I ain't about to die. I have the means to not die. I'm going to do that. Yoda can do it. Obi-Wan can do it. Qui-Gon Jinn can do it. Shit, I'm going to do it too, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and watch them. I'm going to go back and watch them. 1 through... I want to watch the Andor show too.
Yeah, that show is fucking... That's like real... I haven't watched all of it. I haven't watched like the newest season. But that's like a show that I like. A lot of people don't like it. Like a lot of Star Wars fans, like I know it gets good reviews, but like I know the twins don't like it.
You know what they say though? They were like, nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
True.
That's a very true
because once you like talk to like a big someone who loves Star Wars and has been loving Star Wars, and you try to say like, oh yeah, the Andor show, they're like, just because it's new and it's kind of like the Star Wars fans aren't exactly the biggest fans of like world building. I feel like
I think they were just like, I think what it is that because
it's like, this is all made up, right?
For such a long time they had that fucking like that after the first 3 movies there was like what 20 years, maybe 20 something years, maybe 30.
Jedi was
20 years.
Jedi was 83, and
so
then
it was like
Phantom Menace was 99.
Yeah, 16 years. In that 16-year time span, they did so much of their own like lore and world building.
Oh yeah, fan fiction,
all of those weird fanfics and all of that. They even have it on the Wikipedia, as they call it. It's they have like legends and then like canon, because the legend shit, they did that fanfic shit so deep into they world build their whole shit. So I think to them, there's a level of like disrespect almost. But that's why when there's like certain things they like, sometimes like you'll see the movies or shows pull from some of that stuff. And now, and I'm not an expert. You go on like the Star Wars Reddit, and they'll be like, "This is what I like that they pulled from Legends." Like,
Yeah,
I
where
like that they
people
pulled this
lose me,
aspect.
and it's like I understand, like I get it, I guess, but it's like when people are talking about the fight, the choreography of the fights, and how they're storytelling, I'm like, okay,
Yeah, you're
like,
being a little corny now.
yeah, it's like when he blocks him, that shows that Anakin's wanting to do, and it's like,
it's just a fight.
it's
It's
like,
cool.
bro,
It's cool.
you lost me.
You're looking way too deep.
This is what looked best on the camera at the time.
Yeah, because when you try to look up like Star Wars videos on YouTube, it's like sometimes you get people like that pop up, and you're like, all right, bro. Like, I'm not trying to talk about break down a fight.
4-hour video of one movie. Like, no.
It's like, bro, come on. Like, let's get. I'm just a fan of. I like the Force. I like the message. I like the characters. I like the arcs.
They hated that Leia floated through space one time. I still don't understand why that made. I was like, first of all, why would she not have the Force? I think that's my issue. Is like,
yeah.
She was a twin of Luke the whole. She was a child of Darth Vader.
Her dad is Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, like why would she not have the Force? That's why I did like how they showed that she did train and was using a lightsaber and doing training that without that people didn't know. But she decided,
because that proves that Leia was the chosen one.
That's
Leia
why
was
the general. That's why it also shows that she, like Palpatine, chose her power. She said, "My power is going to be politics. Y'all can do all that lightsaber. Somebody needs to do
because that was Padme's. That's Padme's bag. Her mom.
That's exactly. You got you sometimes
because if you watch the prequels, low key Padme was playing that politics game. Like she was like,
she was young.
Yeah, she was like, bro. In the movies, I think her character's supposed to be like. I think in Revenge of the Sith, her character is like 16 or 18 or something like that. Because in Phantom Menace, she's like 14. Her character Padme is supposed to be like 14, and so like she's supposed to be like a kid who's like this queen of Naboo, and then she like goes into the politics, and then because they join the actual trade or something like that. They become a part of the UN, if you will. I forgot what they call it. And then Padme was always doing bro, she had fucking body doubles like dress up as her. And literally that's the beginning of Attack of the Clones, is the assassination attempt. That's why I like it. Is like Attack of the Clones was my favorite because it starts off with the assassination, and then it turns into a noir movie. That's what I was talking about with you, is like Obi-Wan Kenobi in Attack of the Clones is playing out a noir movie, and then Anakin and Padme are playing out like a teen romance movie. And it's two movies going on at the same time. And then like a small percentage of the movie is Yoda and Mace Windu being like, yo, what the fuck is up with Anakin? Like literally it's like the most random scenes. It'll just randomly cut to Samuel Jackson and Yoda. And I gotta think of like, what was shooting this like for Samuel Jackson? Like just in front of, there's no set. It's all they probably gave him like a tennis ball, and he's surrounded by blue screens, and he's just like talking to
fantastic. That's why also people, I'm just not a person who's like super critical. I like to try to find like something I like in everything. Like, how can this add to my experience? I'm not so much like, oh, it better be this. So like people hated The Acolyte, and they're like, it was terrible writing. I said, well, first of all, it's Star Wars. It was like, it hasn't been like, it's good.
Where Star Wars people lose every time is having expectations of something, of any, like of a movie.
Yeah, it's like, it's Star
like
Wars.
You like what I almost want to like say is like, these Star Wars fans, I mean, some of them do, but it's just like, go create your own shit, do fan fiction, like do
like just. So The Acolyte, the reason why people, one of the main complaints I saw about The Acolyte, they were like, why'd you guys make the Jedi bad? And I said, so y'all just completely missed the whole point of this entire. I think, especially now, I think that was also, I keep like the morality thing in people's head is off. So everybody's trying to make a dichotomy. Everybody's trying to be like, this is good and this is evil.
You know where That's fucking a lot of people up with Dune too.
That's fucking a lot of people.
Because
people
the movie doesn't
nuance.
tell you if Paul is good or bad.
That's
up to you, dog.
That's up to you if you think he's good or bad. The Jedi aren't. The Jedi, like everybody in there, and Americans should understand this. The thing about the Sith dude was like the Sith had been destroyed at this point in the Acolyte. It's just like 300 years before Phantom Menace. So it's like, old Jedi. But these are like when they're at the height of the Jedi like order. They're like the galactic police. And one of the dudes was like,
yeah.
what do you like?
That's
why do
the
you
old
get
Republic?
to tell us?
Is that like that time?
Exactly, like that time. Like, why do you get to tell us what to do with the Force? And like, they're basically like, no, nobody can use the Force except for us. So they go to this planet.
Because it's like a religion. It's like a cult,
it's like a religion. But they go to this planet with the Death Sisters because some people, like Yoda's species, have a natural connection to the Force, and some planets have like a natural like Force connection.
It's like a vortex. Yeah,
it's like a vortex. So this was one of the Night Sisters, and that's where Dathomir. That's where Darth Maul comes from. They're basically the Death Sisters or the Night Sisters are like, nigga, fuck y'all. We've been doing this shit for like 2,000, 3,000 years before y'all even came along. Like, and then you just gonna come along and tell me, no, I can't fucking do the shit that we've been doing. Yeah. And what they're there to say is like, we heard that y'all they've been doing what the Jedi consider a sin, which is create life with the Force. Yeah. So they don't like that. So they're like, you can't fucking do that. And they're like, fuck you. That's how we do shit. Like, and then it just, so the Jedi are basically like, you need to stop. And they're like, no. And then they're like, the Jedi's fear and they're like, there's certainty that they're the correct ones causes them to like start a fight. You kill these people because you're like, you can't do this. And they're like, fuck you. So they end up starting a fight and end up accidentally like killing a bunch of people. There's a lot of things that happen, but it's essentially like, yeah, you motherfuckers aren't. It was the same thing that Qui-Gon said to them. It's like y'all are being way too like pious almost. It's like you're being way too like, we need you to be perfect. There's way more like sway to this light and dark side than you are making it seem. You're trying to make people be purely light. And
only a Sith deals in absolutes. That's what Obi-Wan said. And then
don't nobody ever understand the irony of that. Only a Sith deals in absolute, but the Jedi are fucking doing it the whole goddamn time.
Yeah.
How do you not see the irony in that?
Because Qui-Gon was what's considered a gray Jedi. Because he's not on the light or the dark side fully.
He'd just be out that joint. He'd be like, I do what I gotta do.
Vibe coding the entire world. It's literally how I try to operate every single day.
Because he basically like, sometimes y'all niggas be tripping too on the Jedi Council. Y'all niggas be tripping sometimes too. And that's probably what he's trying to like, that's
why Anakin was spazzing. Because he's like, you guys are tripping. Like, and that's why the fight at the end was so.
I know there's some Star Wars person losing their mind right now because we're like messing up something or fucking missing some pieces.
Yeah, probably.
We're talking about the overall. We're talking about the overall message of the absolutes of good and evil and how nobody is one or the other. That's literally, and it's literally cyclical. Because we talked about that before too. How the light wins, then the dark wins, then
light
the light
always
wins
again. Baby.
But then the dark's going to win again. It's a pendulum. It has to like, you can't have one or the other all the time.
Anakin did bring balance.
He brought balance
by becoming Darth Vader.
He crushed the Jedi Order by himself. He killed the children, the teenagers, the everybody.
Damn.
Scattered them by himself.
See,
he had one Jedi and a bunch of stormtroopers. It was one Jedi and a bunch of stormtroopers, and he killed all of them.
And then Andor, this is how we started talking about it. Andor, what I like about it is that it should, when you watch Star Wars movies, there's, the Rebel Army. But I love Andor because it's like, this is how it started. This was the revolution. This was the, it's like, what if there was a rebel army in this galactic empire? Like, how would a rebellion start? And it shows you. And then Rogue One is one of the best fucking
and it's
Star
one
Wars
thing
movies.
That and we're never going to have a revolution because that takes too much coordination and too many people got their own self-interest at heart. That's it.
Yeah.
And they're not willing to play the long game.
No.
Yeah, I always say shit's too sweet. Like, look at it, like we're able to talk to each other Like, if you want a revolution, there's no more Zoom podcasts. You know what I mean? It's like, I think
you
what
have
leads...
to give up your creature comforts for a bit. You don't even have to give them up for good. Somebody, if you believe
if we
in
all stay off our
capitalism,
phones for a year, imagine no phones for... If we all like stop buying from car dealerships, we stop buying from... Like, if we only went and bought from farms for a month, that would fuck everything up. You know what I mean? It's just like staying off the phone, because that's how they get you. That's why I always say the phone is what destroys everyone, because they get you addicted to it, but then they tell you where to go, where you know,
right, because
where
they
to
take
buy
that
your
data
stuff,
and then they just fucking
curate your life.
regurgitate all that back to you.
Yeah, they curate your life. Now, but you got so many people now, especially younger kids. Like, I think we've all been young.
If we all just did our own shit,
you know that like thing of like, oh, well, if you broke, just say it. Like, they've gotten that into their mentality at a young age to be like, hey, y'all, let's stop shopping there. There would be half the people who would go, if you're just too broke, say that, and they would go and buy stuff even just to buy it.
Like, but what they don't get, it's like, it's called stop shopping at Walmart forever. Like, just stop going there. You know what I mean? Stop going. Don't go to Target. Go somewhere, anywhere else. Don't order from Amazon. That kind of shit.
Go somewhere else. Like, go to a smaller store.
This is their convenience. It's the convenience of everything, bro. Like, it's... I always say it's the Tom Segura jokes, where it's just like you can live without even leaving your bed. It's like all they had to do is build a toilet in the bed, and you would never leave.
But the opposite end of that, you do go to Walmart and you're like, I need a plunger, and you only have 3 plungers to choose from, and one is $60, $30, and then there's like a $10 one that will just like splash shit everywhere. So you're kind of like stuck, and you know that if you go on Amazon, you can get that $45 one for $20 for sure, and probably even better if we're being honest. That's the problem that Amazon gets you with. It's like you try to go in store and you're like, y'all kind of like have my hands tied. Like, if I need something, I kind of have to buy it now. But Amazon does give you the right now to go, I'm not about to buy this shit here, and you just walk out the store. Before you were like, I need this, so I got to get this now. And sometimes you still do that. Like, I'll do that for something. Like, I want this now. I don't want to wait 3 days. But
I've turned into the like like, I haven't ordered anything from Amazon in like a while. Like, I will go to the store and go like out of my way to go and do it, which I try to be as good as possible. I'm lucky because, I live in Phoenix, so everything's super close. But it's like, if you guys were trying to do that, that'd be a fucking mission. It's like, we gotta fucking run the Amazon real quick. But like, that's what I mean. You know what I mean?
I think you traveling, I think people don't understand that. I think when we're city people, sometimes you'll be like, why don't we just do this? And you're like, you guys don't understand, like 80% of the country doesn't have like most of the stuff we can like just do whenever we want.
Bro, within 5 miles, I don't have... Bro, that's how they built Scottsdale. You don't have to leave.
You don't have to leave.
You don't have to drive
every neighborhood in Phoenix.
You don't have to drive more than 10 miles to get... Like, that is like 10, and that's a lot.
10 miles is a lot.
You realistically don't have to go 5.
You don't really have to drive if you were not being lazy, you don't have to drive. If you really didn't want to.
At least 3 miles.
Because for me, like, I think about, like, in New York, people, like, everything is close together, but when you're in New York, you're walking blocks, miles. Like, you are walking everywhere. A lot of people don't have cars. Like, of course you could take a subway, but like, most of the time, New Yorkers are just walking everywhere. Just walk.
Yeah, it'll be faster for you to walk than to try to get on the train and all that shit.
Wait and shit like
unless you're going like way on the other side, like some other borough. They say they're like, unless you're going like Staten Island or something like that. But it's like you staying in Manhattan, Brooklyn area, they just walk everywhere.
They're walking like that cardio is insane. I'm like, if Phoenix wasn't so like car centric, then that's exactly what it would be here. It can be. That's kind like.
But you got got a lot of walkers though. It's a place that's kind of built for walking. And it's never raining. It's hot, but it ain't never raining. Yeah.
But there are a lot of people like there. I feel like downtown area is like slowly turning into, or like Central Phoenix is just turning into that walk. You can walk everywhere. It's kind of being a little more like normalized, I feel like.
I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they did like a little 3-block rate, because there's a lot of cities where you just can't drive in like within a certain like area of the town, especially like upper northwest, them smaller like old New England cities and stuff like that, where their infrastructure is still kind of tight.
It's so tight, yeah.
Yeah, it's like super tight still. You just can't drive, and even some parts of North Carolina are like that. You just can't drive into like certain parts of town because it's just old. Like you're gonna fuck everything up. You try to drive through here, so I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix hit that at some point where you're just like what 3rd Street to 3rd Ave, you just can't drive. Like this, you can get in here some kind of way. You can park on the outside and walk in. That might help with traffic. It'd be hot in a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they did that at some point.
Sorry,
or maybe some kind of like like some kind of like business park, or like I know they have a lot of business, but you know what I'm saying? More like just less like traffic will be going through there. Try to force the foot traffic.
I mean, there's that fire in Avondale. I don't know if you guys seen that. There's like,
isn't there fire like every year?
Well, this one is like there is, but this one it's like a lot of land, and Bill Gates owns that land. So that's whatever, bro. Not Avondale. It has to be somewhere else. It can't be Avondale. Maybe not Buckeye either. I forgot where.
Wherever they're building all that new shit at.
Yeah, it might be
past. What about like, Queen Creek?
I'm not. Let me look at the map actually, because it's not Buckeye.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised somebody threw a match out that bitch. And Arizona would be the place to start that shit. A revolution. Arizona would be the place to do that.
Yeah, dude.
I tell people that all the time. They were like, "You love Phoenix?" I said, "Hell yeah, nigga. That shit is like."
Dude, I was talking to Menda about like, Star Wars on the phone the other day, and I was saying like the houses, the huts that go underground. I was like, that's the way to live out here, dude.
Oh my God, them people who live in the mountains figured it out.
Where it's like, bro, if you live under the surface,
yeah,
you're gonna be a lot cooler.
You know, them people who live in that mountain, they just go to the back of their house and they're just fine. The people who build into the side of like North Mountain and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
or Thunderbird Mountain. Hey, some people live on Thunderbird.
Yeah. There's houses on.
Yeah.
Like around like the 19th 19th Avenue.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about. I'm thinking about
like
the fucking Tempe Hill, the one with the big T on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, living in the ground is sick. Like with the adobe houses, I was like, bro, the natives had it figured out. Bro, they built the fucking canal system. Like they had, I don't know, they had a whole setup that was probably sick.
That I showed Amanda about the Clovis people.
What's that?
The ancient civilization that lived in New Mexico.
Oh
like
shit!
6,000 years ago or something like that. They built into the side of the caves and shit.
They're the Anasazi is what the Pueblo people called the people that lived here before they got there. It's like the ancient civilization. Anasazi Navajo. And Anasazi just means the before people, I'm pretty sure. Or the people from before or something like that. But
shit, sorry. 13,000 years ago. My bad.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
In New Mexico, where New Mexico's at?
In modern day New Mexico.
And what were they doing? Is that like Tartaria stuff?
They were pretty not Tartaria, but they were pretty I don't know if they were like advanced, but I know that they built like shit into the side of the caves and shit like that. Like the caves of the I don't know, I'm looking it up. Y'all go ahead. Y'all do that.
No, yeah, the natives. Like their way of living was fucking, I don't know.
They figured it out.
They had like they were one with the earth, dude.
Time. Yeah.
They lived. That's living off the land. And yeah, Phoenix, this whole area, this whole valley. This is where like the Pueblo people.
Well, this is actually, they just talked about the Puebloan people were actually one of these cultures too that were pretty ahead of their time.
They had like sick pottery. They did like shit for plants, and it was like the specific design. I forgot what it was called, but the shit looks cool. I want to get some.
Oh, yeah, no, that is them. Yeah, they were all like the same, not the same,
but yeah, they're all kind of within the same.
Yeah, Anasazi and the Mogollon.
Mogollon?
Yeah, how you say it?
Mogollan.
Owen.
Yeah, Mogollon.
Mogollon.
There's a lore that my dad says that there's a Mogollon monster, and he said he saw it.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
You remember that, Minda? Dad never told you that?
No.
Yeah, he said he saw it.
I mean, I've heard him say something about Bigfoot. Mary. Definitely heard him say stuff about Bigfoot.
Oh, shit. They think he's supposed to be like Bigfoot, too. It's Arizona's
maybe that's
Bigfoot.
what you're thinking of, Minda.
Yeah, Arizona's Bigfoot.
Yeah, the Mogollon
sighting since at least 1903. Listen, man, I'm not too the bipedal thing is something the bipedal ape-like cryptid is something I follow. Very I wholeheartedly believe there were
the
people,
in-between.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of humans who interacted with these in-between people.
Okay, we're opening up a rabbit hole,
and we just now we're just like you're just hearing stories. That stuff just gets. We still have the Bible, and that was vocal for 8,000 years before they wrote that
Book
shit
of Eli.
down. Yeah, so it's like I would not be surprised if they dealt with ape-like humans who were closer to our ancestors. There was at one time 13 different types of homos, like
Neanderthal.
Yeah, these were all there were like 13 different kinds. We just all started banging each other
because we had to start some form of evolution.
Yeah, we just banged each other out into one species. Because I just found, you know how many different feline mixtures there are?
There are cats?
Dog. There's like a jagon, like a lion and a jaguar. There's there's like dolphin mixes. There's a dolphin, a dolphin.
I mean, honestly, now you say
a wolfin. That's a real thing.
Do you think they're
doing?
You
showed me that the wolfin.
The wolfin.
The
do you think they're doing human hybrid stuff?
Man, we are human hybrids. I think we are. This is it.
But I'm talking about experimental advanced science.
Oh, I think Elon Musk's kid is one of them. AEX 12,
the XR12 or whatever.
Yeah, I told Amanda that I think that's his designation from his tube. I think that's why they call him that. That's his. I think that was whatever tube he was in. That's what he named him because he's a fucking sociopath, psychopath, narcissist.
Wait, that was his. That's what that name came from?
That's it. That's really, I don't know if that's it. That's what we think. We're because who the fuck would make a name that nobody can say?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know how to say this shit, but it's like numbers and shit. I think me and Amanda think that's some kind of like dog whistle. It was this is his DNA sequence, or this is the tube he was in, or this is the number child he was, or something. I think it's some kind of playing with us in our face saying, I created this kid.
Yeah, he's going to be with Grimes, the electronic artist.
I think that was just his surrogate, essentially. These people, look at Kim Kardashian. These people don't carry babies.
That's the Bene Gesserit, bro.
Thank you.
Hello?
I that's fully where my mind went. I was
my favorite scene is seeing Paul yell at the queen mother.
Silence.
Silence. And she goes, oh.
And you're fucking finally.
Yeah, get her ass. Well, that bitch thought she really had this shit going for. Yeah, let her know. She said abomination.
The whole our plan is by the centuries. That
but
kind
again,
of shit.
dog.
Or
this
dude, when Lea Seydoux, one of my favorite actresses,
who?
she says Lea Seydoux, she's the one of the Bene Gesserit from Dune 2, and she's the bloodline is secured. I was that's the Kardashians right there. They got Kanye, they got Travis Scott.
I think people like us don't understand.
Travis Barker.
Yeah.
Travis Barker.
People don't understand us, there's these people, these politicians and people like that, they go, this is my plan. And it does not waver. And they don't care who's in their way. They don't, whatever I have to do to get this shit done. And I think there's some people we can say that that's a great trait to have. But I think those people take it to when you start to believe that you are the one who needs to control how reality should flow. I think that's when we're getting into you're weird as fuck, dude. This is
right.
But Bene Gesserit are insane people. But
then that's the whole thing
it.
about Dune though, is like with Paul, it's literally like him denying like, no, I'm not the one. Like there's no way. You know, like that's literally him the whole first movie. And then the second movie, he
begrudgingly be like, hey man, we gotta do what we gotta do.
He was like, all right, bro, if you guys are saying I'm the man, then I guess I'll
I'll fucking do it.
I need y'all niggas to kill these motherfuckers.
But he only does it when he like has to pull that card, which is what I like. Like he'll deny it, but it's just like when the Emperor is right there, he's like, all right, bro, I'm the man. You shut up.
Do you see these niggas
I'm taking your
behind
daughter.
me?
She's mine.
Like you see these people bowing behind me. I got the Fremen. I got the House of Atreides. And then
got shooters.
We got desert power.
Yeah, like and y'all talking about some. Oh, they don't. What they say? They don't recognize the ascendancy. And he was like, oh, all right. Everybody get on these goddamn ships. Time to go up. Time to get on these ships. We're gonna fuck you're gonna respect the ascendancy. I really want to read the books actually. I really do want to read the books.
I have the book, but I haven't even touched it.
Yeah, I got it. It's just one book?
No, there's Dune. There's one big book. Just Dune. And then there's Dune Messiah, which is what I think part 3 is going to be. I'm pretty sure.
This one's to be like him.
But Dune, the actual Dune book, the first one, is definitely part 1 and part 2.
Okay.
Like, and I think maybe a little bit more. Because that's, I don't know, when people bash on Dune, I'm like, you do not get it.
They think just anybody who tries to say anything about Star Wars, I'm like, oh, you just don't know then, because this predates Star Wars by like 25, 30 years.
It's it's ripped a lot of the shit, even the sandworm.
The sandworm, like what are we talking?
The desert planet.
You watch Dune and you're like, oh,
moisture
exactly
farmers. Luke Skywalker's a moisture farmer.
The big sand machines.
The fucking spice collectors.
Yeah, the fucking what are the Jawas?
Exactly. That's what I like about Dune also, is like the sheer scale of everything's so fucking big.
Yeah.
Everything is gigantic in that movie.
The design in that movie.
The design, it makes you so like, you really feel like you're in the future, because you're like, how the fuck did y'all have the materials to build this thing?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? But you're still like this weirdly advanced.
Like the spice harvesters.
You're like, you can see that like mixture of like no tech, but like advanced.
It's no tech. It's not this tech.
It's like it's just advanced science, not advanced tech. So like,
advanced
the
science.
Navigators,
it's ancient Egypt. It's almost like ancient tech.
Exactly. You got the fucking computer guy who does the
where you fucking it's gonna take like this long.
But and I started looking that up, and they were like, they started like genetically modifying people with spice to do those jobs that computers were doing.
Yeah, so the spice is like like a psychedelic that also is fuel for space travel.
It does. It's everything to them. It's like the linchpin of their society in Dune.
Yeah.
Dune, it does everything. That's why they're so adamant about controlling the spice. They're like, it's in their fucking sand. It's like, it just blows
it's like
through the
when
air.
The natives had oil on their land, they saw how much, like once, the colonization like started, before that, or like they were obviously getting bought, like they were getting paid to have that oil extracted, so it was bringing them a lot of wealth, and they had the land just to themselves, and they were the wealthiest. They were wealthier than a lot of white people, like in America at a certain point. And they would have like dances. They would pray in the oil. They would like do dances in it when it would spout out and stuff like that. Like they really were one with the oil and shit like that. And then you see the Fremen, and you're like, oh yeah, that's it. And it's just people coming by. And then what makes the Atreides, like Oscar Isaac in the first one and Timothée Chalamet, they're like, they know that this is kind of like colonization, you know what I mean? They're like, we know we're kind of like coming in and taking over and like harnessing this kind of power. And it's like, I don't know, I like Oscar Isaac's like character in that, where he's like, we're going to be respectful, like we're not going to disrespect you, we're not going to kill your people, we're just gonna, what is happening?
My bad, this nigga is delivering DoorDash across the street, and his shit is so fucking, I can hear it through the microphone. She got his shit. I'm not bothered, but it is very distracting. He got all his doors open, and he is blasting music as a delivery driver. Jesus Christ!
You can hear the music.
I'm one of them guys now, huh? Jesus. I said it don't, but it doesn't bother me per se. But it's like, nigga, you're in the neighborhood. Have some turn your music down. Yeah, it's like,
bro, turn it down.
Yeah,
a quiet neighborhood.
Yeah, it's not even like quiet. Just like turn it down.
Situational awareness.
You don't have to turn it to the highest you can turn it.
Yeah, and then open up all the doors.
It's like now you're just trying to bump.
Yeah, we don't care that you're here, brother.
You're like, cool song, bro.
You're still doing DoorDash.
Yeah.
Really?
But what were we talking about? Dune?
Yeah, Dune and the spice. Yeah, it definitely. I think that's also I think a lot of the times they talk a lot about how there's a literacy issue in America, and people talk about people think that like people think that means like, oh, people can't read. It's not just reading; it's about the comprehension and like interacting with it critically. Critically thinking and seeing if you can grasp concepts from this story and this story and this story, and then formulate an opinion from that. But people are like, I hate when people go, Star Wars isn't political. Dune isn't political. These things there's no message in that. When somebody said Get Out it was just a scary movie.
Bro.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, Get Out doesn't work if it's not political. Like that's
right.
Like
I didn't see that. It was just a scary movie. I thought it sucked. It's like
I know
sometimes I know some people are trolling. They're for sure just trying to be like, I don't want it to be a thing.
Yeah, you're just denying. You're like trying to cope.
Because if you don't even want to think about what the movie's talking about, right?
Yeah. Because
you just want to deny it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think like, what if? And then you're like, they're probably doing this shit. Like taking the minds, sunk in place, all that shit.
What else movie? Some other movie just did that.
A newer movie?
Oh, we watched that movie with Pete Davidson.
Oh yeah,
Which one?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that name of that movie, babe? He was in a horror movie. That shit is not bad, dude.
Pete Davidson was in a horror movie?
Let me tell you what. It's right up.
It's called The House. Is it called The House?
If you believe in the Democratic adrenochrome conspiracy, this is right up your alley.
The Home.
Yeah, the home. If you believe in the adrenochrome conspiracy, this is right up your fucking alley, dude.
Adrenochrome? Oh, we're talking Monsters Inc.
We're talking adrenochrome, dog. Exactly, dog. Nate, if you watch this movie, you're gonna be like, dog. You're just gonna text us, dog. That's it.
Oh, it's on Hulu.
Yes.
All right, fuck it. I'll watch it.
You got it. That shit is actually very like. And Pete Davidson did a really good job. I never hate him anything, but I never saw him as like a leading man per se. He actually didn't do half bad in this, man.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
The ending, is it from the director of The Purge? You will see that at some point in the movie for sure.
Oh, he directed The Purge. Okay.
Yeah, so you already know there's going to be.
It's like violent.
Oh. There's no lack of gruesomeness and gore.
Yeah,
it's not
I never
gory.
even heard of this.
I wouldn't consider it gory, but
way
it is
under
gruesome.
my radar.
Yeah, it's not gory, but it is gruesome. There's a lot of things like you're like,
like, gross.
Fucking Evil Dead is gory. We just watched this fucking lady rip somebody's scalp off by her ponytail. She took her ponytail and ripped her scalp off forward. She said,
yes,
and ripped her scalp off.
Oh my God.
And then dropped that bitch on the floor, say, like squish.
And they showed
Disgusting.
Oh my God.
And then she takes a drone, like not a regular drone, like one of them drones that they use in Ukraine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. The Palantir babies.
Puts it into her face and like, she does it to herself.
Literally uses a physical drone to fucking.
She picks up the drone and it's like, yee! And she fucking just. She fucks all this shit. Like she slices into her face like up to here. But this is like the possessed shorty. And then she fucking jumps in the water. And the dude's like, I'm going to jump in and save you. Then he instantly starts screaming. because she is murdering him in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And then she floats out of the water, and she's like,
"Holy shit!"
And you're like, "This is fucked up, dude."
This is wild.
I turned off the first Evil Dead remake because when she goes and put her tongue,
I never even
when she put her tongue on the fucking like the thing that you know on Thanksgiving to cut the turkeys, a turkey carver.
Oh yeah.
The electric knife. She just put her tongue, and then
oh
I'm
my
like,
god,
yo, what the fuck, man? I turned the movie off. I said, I can't be that gory, dog. Like that just, I don't know, man. It did something to me. I said, I ain't never really turned movies off like that, but that shit was kind of like, I don't know, man.
Too much.
My imagination's too vivid for that. That shit is crazy.
Because, dude, like, when you watch a movie and you like experience it as if you were that person, you're like, ugh. Like,
or like,
don't let me be smacked.
Because if I watched a video of a dude the other day, trailer trash. He had his nephew drop a 15-pound dumbbell on his nuts. My back was hurting so bad because I'm demon gaming.
Oh my god, that makes me like lightheaded. I want to pass out. That shit
is in. I said,
I can't even fathom that. I would pass out. I think I would just.
I was watching that. I said, what the? And I watched Jackass. I just don't know why Jackass didn't do that much to me. Maybe because in your brain you're like, oh, there's like medical professionals around.
I think because of like the laughing and the music and
it also says don't try this at home.
Yeah, the legal.
Don't do this.
You know that you're stupid. You know they shouldn't be doing this.
You know that there's medical professionals on site. You know
but
all
then
of
they
this
do
is
it.
staged.
That's what's so funny about Jackass is like that's always the first thing like at the beginning of the movies, and then they make it look like so much fun,
right?
Because that led to a wave of like that was early YouTube. It was like people doing their own Jackass.
Man.
People were recording. That was like then Bam Margera.
Once they could get cameras, once cameras were like more accessible.
You know what was sick? The Viva La Bam show.
There's a secret tape. They're not a secret. There's a lost tape out there of me and Mark doing Jackass stuff at the park down the street.
See? Boom.
And I mean, we were fucking ourselves up.
What were you doing?
I mean, I remember one thing. The one thing I remember, let me say fucking ourselves up. By fucking ourselves up, I mean, I was like falling on the ground from like, I wasn't like trying to break my ribs. But the one thing I did where I was like, yeah, this is that, is Mark had a BMX bike and it had pegs on it. So we went, you know how sometimes seesaws have a double bar? Like there's like a double bar and then the seat sits on top of that. Sometimes there's like just a single bar, but this one had like two like poles essentially, and then the seat sat on top of that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we put the pegs on like
so you're gonna like grind it,
but so you could grind it. So I had Mark sit at the other end of the thing, and I said, and we put the bike at the top of the wing because he was sitting. It was like this, and I said, sit on the end and hold it down.
Yeah.
And we put the bike at the top of the thing, and I said, all right, here I go, and I slid down the thing. That said, but my fucking dumbass, just being stupid and 12. You're like, I forgot that there's like something that it has to teeter
in the middle.
On something in the middle.
I was about to say,
so
like...
the fucking wheel hits that thing. That thing says, ting! And I fucking like go forward, and I fucking roll off, and I'm like, all right, dog. Mark's face is like, what the fuck? And he is crying, laughing, like hysterically laughing. I was like, it's time to go home, nigga. Nothing was broken or something. I kind of caught myself, like, because it's a park, so there was like wood chips and shit, so I didn't like fall on the concrete.
It's like safe to fall.
But I definitely like hitting my shoulder, and I was like, I was like, oh, these are professionals. This was like when Jackass first came out, and we was like, let's go do some
do some crazy shit.
Let's go do some Jackass shit. That's what they're called, jackasses. Jackass.
Yeah, legit. Cause dude, that shit's fucking.
That thing is just like that.
That's crazy.
But should we wrap this up?
Yeah,
that's an hour and a half.
30. Yeah, we ain't had an episode in some time, so we had to.
Yeah,
stop throwing that up. You don't. Listen, I ain't in no gang, but you keep throwing up Eagle Pride now. Unless you go to Central, you better watch throwing
I
up
wasn't even trying to do it this time.
Eagle Pride is crazy.
My arms.
I was say, hold up now. I ain't trying to gang banging, but you keep throwing, you keep perping, dog.
You perping, I did do dog. That early. I did do that earlier.
You did do that earlier. You perping. You set tripping.
Is this gonna be mine? I don't even know what mine is now.
Campbell.
She's set tripping.
She's gonna be a camel. That's the hump. Humps up, baby. Oh wait, hold on.
Humps up. Humps up.
Pause.
That'll be the title. That'll be the title of the episode.
They're a Christian school though. That's why they're the camel. So we gotta figure out like I don't know a good saying. North Star. There's 3 wise men. Some shit like that.
North High School just had to go Mustangs.
There's 90,000 Mustangs as mascots across the world.
Mm-hmm.
Go Mustangs.
Or
my current school.
Or some kind of equine creature
make it a great day, Mustangs.
A bull, a bronco, a fucking Mustang, some kind of horse.
Any sort of
Palomino.
Horse, yeah. There's what is
Palomino is a horse, isn't it?
What is Fairfax? Is
the bull?
No, is it the herd? I think their mascot from Fairfax High School is the herd.
Oh, Palomino is a color.
Oh, the Lions, the Rebel Pride, or I don't know, maybe it changed.
That's like North Carolina State. They're the pack. They're the wolf. They don't call themselves
the wolf pack.
They're the wolf pack. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. North Carolina State.
Wolves. Yeah, North Carolina State. That's where I'm gonna get my master's.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
NC State, baby. Go back. I think when I was playing college football, I was the offensive coordinator for North Carolina State.
It's such a random team to pick as a kid from Arizona.
Yeah, I was just like, I'll fucking try it. North Carolina State.
It's like they're not a really well-known football.
And then I turned the program around.
They ACC, right?
They might be Big Ten. Hold on, I just had it. NC State.
It might be Big Ten.
Oh, they're ACC, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Fairfax High School was the herd because when I was in high school, I was in the digital photography class, and they were in the class, you get to design the student IDs for the next year. And I came up, they were doing it with like the whole class or whatever. And there was like a competition or whatever. And mine came in second place, but I only lost because we're the Mustangs. So I put, it was the horses running like in a field. It looked pretty cool. And they didn't choose mine only because Fairfax's mascot is the herd. So I used multiple horses and they won because they only had one horse. And I'm like, that's fucking stupid.
That's stupid. But it is, hey man.
And I'll never forget that.
You can't be perfect.
I'll never forget.
You can't be perfect. You can't be set tripping. Niggas gonna be like, nigga, you go to Fairfax? You gonna be like, nah, I go to North. Y'all gonna start fighting.
That's what it's like when I still, like, that's what's been programmed into me. It's just like, if I meet someone and they're like, yeah, I went to Central. I'm like, Central?
Yeah, Forestville, that school doesn't even exist anymore in my neighborhood. Like that's unfortunately they shut that school down. But like Forestville and Friendly, like if you say you went to Friendly, like dog,
if people tell me like, or to be honest, the only other reaction I have is like when they're like, oh, I went to Maryville. I'm like, ooh, Maryville.
Yeah. That's not we don't beef.
Or the even worse one, Carl Hayden. I'm like, God, Carl Hayden. Fuck.
I think Carl Hayden has like a 78% dropout rate. I think it's like I think it's pretty.
I was like,
I'm not trying to be.
There?
Let me not be funny, but I know it's pretty fucking high.
Yeah,
I think it's like 50% at least.
Yeah, I remember playing football games there, and I'm like, this is rough.
All right.
Yeah, I just know they got some crazy. Yeah, we got schools like that in Maryland.
Stampede. That's the name of their mascot.
Oh, Stampede.
The Fairfax Stampede.
Oh, I made that number up. The annual dropout rate is 4.22. My bad, y'all.
Oh shit. That's actually like kind of good. How many students? Yeah, that's kind of good.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No. Okay, but the graduation rate is 69.3%.
Right.
That's where I was getting that number from.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carl Hayden.
Shout out to Carl Hayden. I still love y'all.
If you're sticking in there, just keep going. Graduate.
I'm not being funny, dog. I love Phoenix. I need y'all to get y'all education shit together.
No, yeah, Phoenix is the shit.
Tighten up, dog. I love Phoenix. Y'all got a lot of potential out there, man.
I think now with the people in Phoenix, like the people like your guys' age to my age and probably even younger, like everyone who's having kids, they're raising the people that are gonna get everything.
We need more. We need some studious people in Phoenix. You can't just let them come in there and take y'all over, dog.
People who
y'all gotta have people from the neighborhood.
Yeah, people I see who are like out here in Phoenix, I'm like, these are some smart people. Like, I think we're good. Like, as far as like, even if like city council or like any like local government is trying to change shit, I feel like the people just have so much of a grasp on like how shit actually operates that I think it's just gonna be run by the people kind of thing.
Yeah. Y'all gotta tighten up, come together, man. You can't let everybody come from outside and try to dictate what the fuck Phoenix is going to be.
Because they try to.
It's terrible.
That's
like happened to DC.
There's a lot of people, and I've looked it up. There's a lot of people, like entrepreneurs from LA, coming here, opening up, especially in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Opening up like cafes, restaurants, like trying to do the thing.
And that stuff takes over very fast, dude. You have to be, you gotta
very
like
quick.
nip that.
Because word spreads fast.
Yeah, because then you got TikTok. Oh, there's this place here that went viral on TikTok. We gotta go, and it's like, yeah, bro, they fucking paid money to put that in your algorithm.
My aunt told me the plan for DC, and I'm sure Phoenix is close to the same. I would not be surprised if there's somebody who's had a 40-year development plan for Phoenix since they were like 20 years old. They're like, this is where we're going to, and they just been slowly building that up. And that's what happened to DC. My aunt said there was a 30-year plan, and that's what we're looking at now. There's been like a mass exodus of black people from DC. You pretty much priced a lot of people out.
Yeah,
defunded a lot of things. My cousin said just some of the stuff is
it's
coming
like
back
this
before
systemic
the most part.
way of just like changing.
It's a very legal way, and it's no longer Chocolate City. It is no longer. It's a former shell.
I have a friend. His name is Chris. Actually, shout out to Chris. He might be watching this, but I just met him because he started working with me. I don't know, maybe 2 months ago or some shit. He's super cool. He's a black dude from DC, or he's from Maryland. And dude, when I talk to him, I'm like, God, he talks just like Rob. I was like, I'm getting flashes of Rob, but he's like a couple years older than me, I think. But so he's super cool.
Younger.
But yeah, he moved from Maryland, like DMV, to the Bay Area, and then he moved here like a couple years ago, I think.
The DC to California pipeline should be studied. There's a DC to New York pipeline. Well, no, not DC. There's a New York to North Carolina pipeline that needs to be studied. And shit. It is like,
dude, I've studied
it is a fucking phenomenon.
You know how much I've studied the Illinois to Arizona, or the Ohio to Arizona, or the Illinois to Arizona, those two states.
The Illinois to Arizona pipeline is something I'm always fascinated in. Kind of Michigan, like Detroit people, but y'all get a lot of Illinois people. A lot.
And then some Wisconsin. You'll see a lot of Wisconsin every now and then.
That's where Antoine was from. He's from Milwaukee.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Milwaukee,
obviously just a bunch of places where it's fucking freezing cold up there.
Yeah.
Like, so that makes a lot of sense.
So they're like, we'll just go there for the winter.
The DC to Cali pipeline, though, oh my.
That's
got
crazy.
about 3 or 4 friends who moved from DC to LA.
Honestly, that makes kind of sense because I'm just thinking about Primo Rice.
And that does, because we're a big city, a major city, so our dreams are very large. So and a lot of my friends are doing very well out in LA. My friend Kevin Balknight, my boy Trevor, my friend Stephanie, Trevor Joyner, and I try to say everybody's whole name so y'all can look them up. Trevor Joyner, Stephanie Martin, Kevin Balknight. Who else lives there? I got a lot of DC niggas out there.
Sick.
McKinton, he's a comedian. Davey Ruffin. All these guys came from DC and moved out to LA.
That's a true pipeline, bro.
Yeah, it is. And like you said, Primo Rice. That's why
Primo Rice works with a lot of Bay Area. Like even his sound is can be a little West Coast.
And I know that's not LA, but we're just talking about like just
West. At a certain
even
point,
that's a pipeline. Bay to LA to San Diego, like just that whole. If you run that gambit up there, you get cool with a bunch of people. So yeah, I think that.
Because none of this really matters. Because none of this really matters. It really matters. It really matters. It really matters.